Here's the former Cornhusker Brett Maher to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready. Yellow lady. Check right 54. Right 54. Oh, here we go. Hey, easy.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. There's a nice move. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Ready.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw, it's Breeze. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here we go. You kill.
Breeze looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 36 yards on the play. Prescott looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Looking again that time for Amari Cooper, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Elliott. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So that he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Kill! 47! We're going to 54.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. To throw is Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Room to run inside the 40. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Here's Breeze to throw. Thomas has got it, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. On 1st down, Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. And he'll go right back to Thomas, complete again. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing in 2. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. And that's a loss of 7 on the 1st down play. From the shotgun again to Elliott. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
Mike 54 on the arm.
3rd and long for Prescott. And that will be incomplete.
They had enough yards for the 1st down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free. No 1st down.
So the Cowboys will punt it on 4th down. As on is the veteran Chris Jones to kick it away. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And he's going to let it go deep. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
Hey, easy.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
54, right there. 54, Mike. I got you, pop. Hey, Zoo. Mike 5-4, Mike. Ready, back.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. He gets it to Thomas. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's Breeze. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. The open man is Smith. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 13 yards out, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Will Lutz on for the point after. And that'll make it 13-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll start the drive with Elliott. A gain of 3, 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Prescott. Looking for Cooper, that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Elliott. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. On 3rd down, it's Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Throw. Prescott got his man complete over the middle. That's Schultz. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. It's a gain of 16 and a Dallas first down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. This is Elliott. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. They'll run him with Elliott. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Ezekiel Elliott not able to get it past the marker. And the Saints will have the football back. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at the 34.
Watch the safety creep.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Hey, opposite. Hey, my 7.
On 2nd and 7, Breeze. And Thomas has it. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Toss play, Kamara. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd and 7, Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Hey, easy. 54 is much.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Rip left, rip left. Hey, watch. Hey, easy. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Let's make these babies cry all the way. You're good. I'm full. Ready. Wait a second.
Bree's going to go on 4th down. And Gibbs got it. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Breeze now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10.
Over.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Robert Quinn. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
11. Kill. Record. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Watch safety creep.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Check 37. We're going to 53. We're going 47. 26.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Kiko Alonso. zone. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
You ready? Exit, exit. Hey, easy. Hey, chill. Let it crack.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Thomas, the lone receiver, left. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4. Here we go. Double dog, that's the way. Hey, easy. 54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, watch 54, watch. Hey, easy. I'm going to run you over. Here we go. 54. Mike's 54. Here we go. 12. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara there to make the grab as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And that one will give him the lead here as we approach halftime. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal. Give yourself a lead going into the half. But if you're going to do this, you better have supreme trust in your quarterback. Supreme trust in the guy who's going to handle the football. Because if you turn it over here, not only do you go...
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Prescott to throw it. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Now Chris Jones on to pump this one away. Back deep for the Saints is Ted Ginn. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Here we go. Check.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up.
Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
Let's go, team.
On third down, it's Elliott. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. On first down, Elliott. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
First down, Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott, and this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. On second and 12, Prescott. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. 2 running plays go backwards, so what's the call on 3rd and 13 now? Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped. The Saints say they have it, and they do.
Well, that's a down and distance coaches always talking about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long, and you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. A first down run, not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up 2nd and 9. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
I enjoyed watching Robert Quinn in pregame warm-ups with you down on the field. Did it surprise you how tall and angular he is? You wouldn't think he'd be able to play against the run that well, would you?
But he can, and he showed it right there, didn't he?
That's that wrestling background he has. He understands leverage as well as anyone in the game. A big-time wrestler in high school. He didn't lose very often.
3-time heavyweight state champ in South Carolina.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
54. Hey, easy. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Here we go. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Tighten up. Hey, easy. Pull it together.
So here we go on fourth down with Breeze. And he's got his tight end, that's Smith. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. Breeze now on first down. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. To try again after the sack. Breeze. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a fourth pick. And it's third down. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Hey, easy. Kill.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Back now here live in New Orleans. And we've got a dandy here. A one-point game as we begin the fourth. And the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on fourth down.
Y'all play easy. Rush in.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. The 20. And that is caught. He's got his running back downfield. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Breeze to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. Here's Breeze. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas there to make the grab. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And with that, the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's third and long. Now Prescott. It'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to fourth down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go, 47. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Here I come. Go. Here we go, 10, 26.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Ready. Yellow lady. 5-9. Bandit.
Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Sean Lee gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Throwing now is Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Breeze going to go on 4th down. And he's going to go down again. Robert Quinn. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Third and long for Prescott. And that's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Check 4.
Prescott to throw on 4th. Looking deep in the direction of Cook. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And he's got it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. He's been quiet all afternoon. He may have just come up with a play of the day right there, though.
Obviously, it's not the volume in which you get done. It's the quality, and that was a quality catch right there.
They come out here in the I. 1st and goal. A touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott in the final minute as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the fourth quarter. All right, so the Cowboys will go for two here.
Here we go. Gun.
They're going to try and run for it. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So with 40 seconds left, we'll see the onside kick. If they've ever needed one to go their way, it's now. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, QB. Opposite. Check 3. Hey, kill. Hey, easy. Keep going, boys, moving. 48.
To throw is Breeze. Going up top. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Breeze to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Now Breeze will bring the Saints offense up to go for 2 here.
Sammy. Protein spill.
Back to throw Breeze. It's complete, and he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And the Cowboys are able to recover, and that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it an outside kick.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. There he goes right side. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Get one of their main weapons time and time.